Hello and welcome to Drexel Newman. So today is Valentine's Day, which to those of us who care is known as the Feast of St. Valentine in Catholic circles. So who was Valentine? Well, Valentine was a 13th century Italian farmer who married his childhood sweetheart at the tender age of 16. Accused of a crime he didn't commit, he was sent to prison overseas in faraway Greece. But he promised his young bride that the roses outside their house would keep blooming until he was able to show his love for her again. And for 14 years straight, the roses never wilted, and his wife never lost hope, until Valentine escaped, swam across the sea, arrived at the house, cut the roses outside into a nice bouquet, and brought them inside along with his everlasting love to his wife. Just kidding, I completely made all of that up. The bottom line is we don't really know much about who Saint Valentine is beyond the fact that he lived in the 4th century and that he was martyred. But if you compare my little story, which ought to be a movie by the way, to the real Saint Valentine, you get a taste for how the Christian theology of love differs from some of the shallower philosophies of love propagated by our culture. Valentine's Day was originally meant to be a day where we remembered a man who was so in love with God, he was willing to die for him. Which in a way is only fitting because our God was willing to die for us too. So remember that love is about being joyful and about fun and about sex and about romantic dinners and candles and romantic comedies. But St. Valentine, having given up everything for the sake of love, wouldn't be happy if we forgot that love is about sacrifice too. And love's about putting the needs of others before ourselves. And we ought to love our enemies in addition to those it's easy for us to love. One thing that's really cool about being a Christian is that we believe that not only does our God love us and love the world and is just a lovey-dovey kind of guy overall, we believe our God actually is love. And that means love ought to play a real important role in our lives because otherwise God doesn't play a very important role in our life. So as you ask people to be your Valentine today, consider whether they'd be willing to die for you because that's the deepest kind of love. And it was the kind of love St. Valentine is still known for. Thank you very much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you all again soon.